Picture this. It's a crisp autumn evening in Chicago, the kind where the wind off Lake Michigan carries just enough chill to make you pull your jacket a little tighter. Alex Thompson, a 38-year-old entrepreneur with a scruffy beard and a perpetual coffee stain on his shirt, is wrapping up another late night at his warehouse on the outskirts of the city. His company, Thompson Logistics, isn't glamorous. It's all about shipping and storage for small businesses. But it's his baby. Built from scratch after years of hustling side gigs, it's finally turning a profit. Enough to support his wife, Emma, and their cozy two-bedroom in Wrigleyville, with dreams of starting a family someday. Alex locks the door, waves goodbye to his night shift guy, Mike, and heads home. Emma's probably already in bed, scrolling through her phone or reading one of those self-help books she loves. They've been married 7 years now, high school sweethearts who made it through college loans and her mom's cancer scare. Life's good, right? Stable, predictable. But that night, around 2 a.m., Alex bolts upright to his phone, buzzing like crazy. It's the alarm company. "Mr. Thompson, there's a fire at your facility. Fire department's en route." His heart drops. He scrambles into clothes, races across town in his beat-up Ford pickup. By the time he arrives, flames are licking the sky, sirens wailing, firefighters shouting orders. The whole place, forklifts, inventory, his office with years of paperwork, gone. Reduced to charred metal and ash. The smell of burnt plastic hangs heavy, choking the air. Standing there in the flickering red lights, Alex feels his world crumble. No one was hurt, thank God. But the loss? Catastrophic. Insurance might cover some, but not the downtime, the clients who'd bolt to competitors. He calls Emma, voice shaking. "Babe, it's bad. Really bad." She rushes over, wraps her arms around him as they watch the embers die. "We'll get through this," she whispers. But even then, something in her eyes seems distant, like she's already calculating the exit. What would you do if everything you'd built vanished in one night? Would you fight or fold? Fast forward a week. The investigators rule it an electrical fault. Old wiring, they say. Alex is buried in calls to suppliers, begging for extensions, while scraping together freelance gigs to pay the mortgage. Emma, meanwhile, gets the call she's been waiting for. Her boss at Apex Marketing, a slick ad firm downtown, promotes her to senior account director. Big raise, corner office, travel perks. She's ecstatic, popping champagne that night. "This is our fresh start, Alex." But as the days drag on, her excitement turns to frustration. Alex is moody, withdrawn, obsessing over rebuilding. "I can't just sit here while you wallow," she snaps one evening over takeout pizza. Her friends rally around her. Sarah from yoga, her sister Mia. "You've worked so hard, Em. Don't let this drag you down." Even her parents chime in during a family Zoom. He's a good guy, but sometimes life pulls people apart. They all think Alex is sunk, that the fire wiped him out for good. No one sees the fire in his gut to bounce back. And Emma? She starts packing bags quietly, one weekend at a time. If the story's hitting home, hit that like button and subscribe for more real-life twists you won't see coming. Share it with a friend who's been through hell. Might just inspire them. Alex notices the changes. Fewer hugs, more late nights at work. He confronts her one rainy afternoon in their kitchen, the one with the leaky faucet he always meant to fix. "What's going on, Em?" She sighs, sets down her coffee mug. "I love you, Alex, but this promotion, it's my chance to shine. And with everything gone in the fire, I need to focus on me." The words sting like smoke in his eyes. She leaves that weekend, moving into a sleek apartment in the Loop, closer to her office. Friends pat her on the back. "You're brave for choosing yourself." Alex is left alone, staring at empty closets, wondering how love turns to ashes so fast. But here's where the suspense creeps in. Alex starts digging into the fire. Why did the alarms fail? Why no sprinklers? He hires a private investigator on a whim, using his last credit card. Little clues emerge. A suspicious wire cut, an unfamiliar van on security footage from a neighboring lot. Was it really an accident? Months pass, and Chicago's winter bites hard. Alex crashes on his buddy Jake's couch in Lincoln Park, trading his truck for a beater bike to get around. He's picking up odd jobs, driving for Uber, fixing computers for cash. Anything to stay afloat. The insurance payout, tied up in red tape, barely enough to cover debts. Every day, he scrolls through Emma's social media. Yeah, he knows he shouldn't. She's glowing team dinners, conferences in New York, a new circle of polished professionals. Her posts scream success. Grateful for new beginnings. #BossLady. Her family doubles down. At Thanksgiving, which Alex skips, Mia texts him, Emma's thriving. Maybe it's time to let go. Sarah comments on her pics. So proud of you for not settling. They all buy the narrative. Alex lost it all in the fire, he's holding her back. But Alex, he's piecing together a puzzle. The PI, a grizzled ex-cop named Ruiz, finds anomalies. This wasn't random, kid. Someone knew the layout. Alex's mind races. Who'd want to torch his business? Competitors? Disgruntled employees? One night, fueled by cheap whiskey, Alex drives by Emma's new place. Sees her laughing with a coworker through the window, a tall guy in a suit. Jealousy twists his gut. Is she moving on that fast? He confronts her the next day at a coffee shop near her office. Talk to me. Was it really just the promotion? She looks tired, avoids his eyes. Alex, the fire changed everything. I couldn't watch you struggle. My friends said. Your friends? What about us? He storms out, but not before noticing her new company badge. Apex Marketing. Wait a minute, Thompson Logistics had a big contract with them last year. Coincidence? How far would you go to uncover the truth if it meant facing betrayal? As spring thaws the city, Alex lands a temp gig at a rival logistics firm. His grunt work, but it gives him access to industry gossip. Whispers about Apex expanding into storage, buying up distressed assets cheap. Suspicious? Maybe. He starts tailing Emma discreetly, feeling like a character in a bad thriller. Sees her meeting with shady types at a bar in River North. One evening, he overhears a snippet. The fire was perfect timing. Now we own it all. Own what? His heart pounds. Back home, well, Jake's place, he pores over old documents. Turns out, years ago, Emma helped with the paperwork when he incorporated. Her name's on some filings. As a silent partner? No, deeper. She owns a holding company that quietly bought majority shares during a cash crunch he had. She never told him. For our future, she'd said back then. But now, the twist simmers. Was the promotion a cover? Did she orchestrate the fire to seize control, sell off the remnants to Apex? Suspense builds as Alex gathers evidence. A burner phone record, an email trail. But doubt creeps in. Emma wouldn't. Would she? Hey, if you're gripped by this, smash that subscribe button and share with your crew. More twists ahead. Summer hits Chicago like a heat wave, sticky and unrelenting. Alex moves into a dingy studio in Pilsen, walls thin enough to hear neighbors' arguments. He's obsessed now, skipping meals to fund Ruiz's digs. The PI uncovers more. The fire inspector? Bribed, maybe. A witness saw a woman matching Emma's description near the warehouse days before. Alex's world spins. His wife. The one who nursed him through flu seasons, who laughed at his dumb jokes. A saboteur? He tests the waters, calls her for closure. They meet at Grant Park, under the bean sculpture reflecting distorted faces. Tell me straight, did you have anything to do with the fire? She laughs it off, but her eyes dart. You're paranoid, Alex. The promotion was real. I left because I had to. But as she walks away, he notices her fidgeting with a keychain. Same as one from his old office. Suspense thickens when Alex breaks into her apartment. Okay. Uses the spare key she forgot about. Finds files. Thompson Logistics deed transferred to her holding company post-fire. She's the owner now, rebuilding under Apex's umbrella. Profit motive? Huge. But why? Greed? Or something deeper? What secrets would you keep from the one you love if it meant securing your future? Nights blur into stakeouts. Alex follows her to a meeting in the suburbs, hides in bushes like a fool. Overhears, the insurance paid off. Regret? Nah, he was dragging me down. Her voice, cold. But then, alone in her car, he sees her cry. Cracks in the facade. Friends start noticing his spiral. Jake warns, dude, this could ruin you. But Alex pushes on, uncovering the big twist. Emma didn't just own the company. She started the fire herself, with help from that coworker, to collect insurance and flip it. Promotion? A smokescreen. But regrets brewing. She's confiding in diaries he finds. Yeah, he snooped. Miss Alex. Was it worth it? Fall returns. Leaves crunching underfoot as Alex confronts the monster he's unearthed. He gathers proof, photos, recordings, and ambushes Emma at her office party in a swanky hotel ballroom overlooking the lake. You owned it all along. You burned it down. Gasps from her colleagues. She pulls him aside, tears streaming. It was for us. The company was failing. The fire was a reset. But I couldn't tell you. Twist explodes. She didn't do it for greed. Her promotion revealed corruption at Apex. They blackmailed her into sabotaging Thompson logistics, threatening to expose her secret ownership, bought with inheritance she hid. She left to protect him, faking the split. Friends and family? In on it to sell the story. But the fire got out of hand. She thought he'd rebuild elsewhere. Alex reels. Betrayal mixed with love? Why not trust me? She sobs. I was scared. Now I regret everything. If this twist shocked you, like and share. Let's get this story trending. But suspense peaks. The coworker? Double-crossing her, planning to frame Alex for arson. A chase ensues through Chicago streets. Alex dodging cops, piecing the final puzzle. Winter cloaks the city again, snow muffling the chaos. Alex turns evidence over to authorities. Apex crumbles, coworker arrested. Emma, charged but testifies, gets probation. She shows up at his door, broken. I regret leaving, the lies. Can we try? He pauses, heart torn. They rebuild slowly, not the company but trust. Thompson Logistics rises anew, co-owned honestly. But the twist lingers. Was her regret real, or another play? Alex wonders but chooses hope. What would you forgive for love? End of story, but subscribe for more. Like if it moved you, share to spread the inspiration. Stay engaged. Folks,